You got to play, though. There was one really cool thing. I got to see you play in the AIHL's All-Star Weekend that was part of the Ice Hockey Classic there at the Sydney Convention Centre. It kind of mimics like what the NHL does. You know, they have a skills comp, and then the following night there's like the actual All-Star game. How epic was that whole weekend for you?
That was awesome. It was probably one of my highlights of my hockey career in general, to be honest. Getting to, go to Sydney. It was in Sydney, that All-Star game. So we picked a few players from each team, and us Melbourne boys, we all flew to Sydney. We actually got there and the rink had melted, and it was in the ACC. Was it ACC?
ICC, yeah.
I can't remember the rink. ICC, yeah. So we had a training session scheduled for that Friday night, and we didn't really want to do it, So they're like, it's cancelled. So went out for a few beers and dinner and met all the other guys, which was fun, and called it in at a reasonable time, but it was better than going to training, that's for sure.
Yeah, do you reckon a format like that, an all-star format, would work in the NZIHL? Having like an event like that, maybe if it was wrapped into like an ice hockey classic situation at like Spark Arena or something like that?
I think we could see games played somewhere like that, but I think we've got the beauty of having that skate of origin. If we can start that up again, I think that was a better format, bringing Battle of the North and South. I really enjoy that. I think it's a good selling point.
Yeah, I'm so all for that. I really miss the skate of origin. Both Joe and I, we're both big fans of it. Me being North and being South. And like, would you keep it as that kind of like end of season celebration, or maybe move it to like a mid-season event?
I think it's good at end of season. Sort of like brings everyone together. Mid-season, it's a bit, everyone's still fighting for spots, and also injuries. You don't really want to play unnecessary games mid-season. Being a pay-to-play league, it's like not ideal if you're missing the rest of the year there. And also gives the coaches for national teams and Ice Blacks a chance to look at a full package there at the end of the season and see who's good to go. And it's a bit closer to that sort of training camp time as well.
Yeah, it is kind of like a little bit of an Ice Blacks kind of trial game as well. Kind of end things off. Yeah. And I reckon it's great. I reckon it's great because it's good for. It is something that kind of the mainstream New Zealand could get into. Everyone kind of knows the state of origin situation. Everyone from the South Island hates everyone from Auckland. So kind of building, it's a good in for something, if it was on like Sky or Spark or something, to kind of, for the average kind of non-hardcore hockey fan to kind of get into. I agree.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, bring it back.
Quite cool to do it in a non-hockey town, even, like, to pop up hockey somewhere that's not big.
Yeah.
Even say Wellington, pop up a rink, like Wellington's getting a rink or got a rink, but it's not quite up to spec. But what if we did it in like Tauranga? Or that might be a biased opinion. My parents live there.
Oh, dude, I'm all for it, man. Tauranga's my hometown too. So yeah, let's have a freaking hockey game in Tauranga.
They're pretty big on the inline there, so maybe they'll be, interested in some ice hockey.